Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are doing a follow-up video on gold. We have done a video on this in the past. Please feel free to go look for it in our YouTube channel. All the doodles will make sense if you do. But today we're going to start it off on a monthly chart because of the fact that it's doing a very similar consolidational pattern that it's done in the past. Something like this, find a top, do a double top, and then put in a distributional phase, double top, distributional phase. Well, we are actually putting in that first top, in my opinion, due to the fact that the monthly is actually putting up a little bit of a wick resistance. And it's probably due to the fact that we did not cut interest rates, and we will start seeing this flow. I think the next interest rate decision is in March. And if we make a decision of taming inflation or cutting the interest rate, you will see probably some kind of reaction, just like we did in the last March. Where was it? Is it over here? Yeah, so this was March on 2022 when they started messing with policy, and that's when gold actually sold off all the way until December, from March to December. That's something similar that can happen over here. February is going to go up. March will find some kind of resistance top. The interest rate decision will come out, and then you can start seeing deflation because right now people today are going to find out if inflation is in consumer prices. And then during the next interest rate, we'll see if they're going to try to tame inflation by cutting interest rates or holding it. And if they cut interest rates, well, then that will take the inflation hedge, the power of the inflation hedge away, and you can see that distribution possibility come out. So I'm going to actually turn on the drawings. Before I get the fibs going on, guys, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a thumbs up and a comment in the comment section below letting me know how I'm doing so I can continue doing these videos with your guidance. If you're interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join our Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you guys so much. Aside from that, if you have any other questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below and I will get back to you in the next one. Let's just continue on moving forward. And this is the drawings that I had from the last video. We were looking for a nice little base. I mean, you can clearly see this is a flat top. And you can clearly see this was an inverse head and shoulder. And if you can't see it, you can see it now. And this is the neckline measured move that we were looking for, and that is a terrible line. Something like that. Oops. Don't know what the heck that was. There you go. So you can see the measured move would come to 25.5. We were looking for that resistance right there. If you can see, let's go down one time frame. So the measured move was 225.5. We were actually looking for that resistance over here. We're like, hey, if we find an opportunity to buy into this, we will look for a nice long around 24.50. We never got that opportunity, and actually it impulsed to the top side, and we hit our next target at 29.35, and you could see this reaction immediately after tapping that target. Hence why I was saying, okay, the possibility of starting the distribution is there. Even this, what I would do now is I would be looking for this to come up. Oops. There you go. I would be looking for this to come down like this. And I would actually extend this down a little bit to say like that. And now the price action, if we get stuff like this, it won't surprise me because it's trying to come at least test into this liquidity that we never tested into before going up again. Okay, that's how I would approach this. If this gets above 29.35 and open and closes the daily above it, then yeah, sure, it can go to 3,000 and beyond. But until then, I'm going to be with the mindset that, hey, we were already looking for the resistance here off this measured move. Now we are overbought, we are overextended, and a little bit of a reversion to the mean, it should be expected. Now you can see the buying of the volume just still pretty good. So I am front running. I want to repeat, I am front running the short because of technical analysis telling me, hey, this is an area where distribution can start. So I'm not taking a short, but if I was in gold, I would be taking my profits and I would be patient to see, hey, where can I get another entry? Now, those who took their profit at 25.5 and saw this run up, right? Your emotions are like, oh, this dummy told me to sell at 25,550 and it went all the way to 29.35. I could have made another $400 or $500, blah blah blah. Well, that's great. Yeah, you could have, but this also could have went to the downside. The reason this happened is because we didn't cut interest rates, so we got upside continuation as an inflation hedge. Okay, a lot of crypto did this as well, but Bitcoin and Ethereum right now are doing that sell-off because a lot of that money probably went into gold. And otherwise, why would Bitcoin and Ethereum see a sell-off? Now, when we see a sell-off on gold, we might see that liquidity rotate right back into crypto. And that's probably why we're getting a little bit of a lackluster consolidation on crypto. Full disclosure, I am long on Ethereum. I was short on Ethereum the whole week. Today, I officially took a long around 26.25, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to hold that long unless the stop loss gets hit for me, which is like around 2,500. I'm going to hold that long to around $3,000 because I do think we are due for a little bit of a short squeeze, and the confirmation of that will probably come above 27.35. So I got the long at 26.25 to have that $100 pop. I'll take profit and I'll try to ride it to the 3,000, 3,100 level if that opportunity comes. And I might even add along the way if that comes. So that's why I'm looking at this as a possible distribution, because a lot of opportunity is in Bitcoin and ETH and some alts for the upside continuation, and the money has to come from somewhere. Either they're going to print the money, or the money will come from people taking profits and other assets and rotating into better opportunities, such as gold. So that's why I'm looking at this, and this is why I'm pointing it out. If I was to look for a perfect buy opportunity, it would be one over here at, I can try this. I would look at that opportunity there if we get a buying opportunity, because it will form a triangle. Now, if this thing breaks down, you have a measured move. Of the channel. It's not going to be pretty, but going right to the bottom of 25.54. So around 25.54 area to this yellow line into that inverse head and shoulder possibility, I'll be looking for that long opportunity. Because if we don't hold this support here at 2800, is that 2800? Yes, 2800. What will more than likely happen is a bigger liquidity grab into this area where we basically short squeezed people, because people probably shorted and they got trapped and then got nuked out. So right now, if we can hold the $2,800 level, that's good for 29.35 and above. If we lose the 2,800, I'll be looking for a nice area of support around 26 to 25.50. Only if we lose 25.50, we start looking at these lower levels. But until then, we should just look for sideways and up, because in the long term of gold, the long term of gold is like this right now. And it's because of the policy that the government has with the dollar, and they just keep printing it. If you keep printing it, your hard assets such as gold will continually to appreciate. So this, once again, I want to say I am front running the short, but if I look carefully, I see that the doji, I see this candle eating the doji. We have 1 month and 20 days left, aka March. And in March, if we don't get the cut of interest rates, which everyone is already expecting it, you will see a continuation up if we don't get the cut, or if we get the cut, you should see us come back to reversion to the mean around, I don't want to say 22, I don't want to say 2000, but I want to say like 2500. Yeah, 2500 right over here. I would say 2500 first, and then I could say around 2000. But yeah, those levels are real. How will we get there? Obviously, it's going to be some kind of large news event, and that will create the liquidity for that move. This is why I was looking at 25, but yeah, 2400 is the monthly support. If you were weekly, it's 2680. I would honestly look at the bottom of this engulfing as the area to defend, which is around 2550. So that's basically how I see gold moving forward. I think it's a great asset, but I do think we can get a little bit of a pullback for upside continuation. It's if we get above 2935, I would be looking for basically continuation up to the next leg, and next leg could be like around 3200. So I hope this helps with your trading plan. At least you can have the warning of taking some profit since we tapped into that liquidity. And if you take some profit and have some running, well, you have the opportunity to re-add lower, or you just take that liquidity that you just cashed out on profit and put it into a better investment and let this one just mature a little bit further as to what it wants to do. Because even the inverse head and shoulder took like almost 3 years. So this could just be a whole year downside, then putting in a head for another year downside. So this is like all of Trump's term. Basically, we're going to see this consolidation and see if the top is formed like this for that push down. Because of the fact that we're just really overextended, and it does seem that a little bit of reversion to the mean is possible, just logically speaking, guys. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope everything was beneficial. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. I will get back to you in the next video. If you are interested in trading with me live, please feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you guys so much. And aside from that, have a great day. Enjoy your week. And yeah, talk to you in the next one.